Good morning, my witches, and those who aren't. Hello. I hope I'm Jerica T. Tarot, and those who are witchy and in the witchy path, and I'm pretty new to it. I hope you had a blessed Beltane, and hope that was Mary. But I've been called to do ancestry work for some reason, and I'm trying to listen more to my intuition with regards to messages that they have for me, and I'm wanting to do one for you guys as well. So I do have 3 piles to choose from, and I'm gonna put this down here so that you can take a look at them. Okay, and I'm gonna get started because my phone, I was gonna record with that, but for some reason the storage just dramatically ran out of space, so this is not meant to happen there. So just take a look here. I'm gonna put this down, and I'm gonna show you guys the piles because I can't do it with one hand. Okay, 1 second, guys. So I do apologize. Oh, I'm gonna try to cover this. There's a fan there. Okay. Alright, everything's all over the place here. Okay. So yeah, pile number 1 will be these large petaled flowers here. Not sure if you can see it. The glare of the light is a little bit much. So maybe this is better. Okay, that's pile 1. And then pile 2 will be these little rosebuds. I found these soaps in the bathroom downstairs, and I'm like, perfect, because Beltane is all about spring transitioning to summer. And if you guys don't know, it's like about the horned god or Cernunnos, which popped up in my ancestry cards, combining with the goddess or the divine goddess to create life for spring type of situation. So flowers are perfect. And then there's the 3rd pile here, which is these kind of tiny little petal daisies here. They're all like pink. They remind me of like little rose quartz type of flowers. So now I already shuffled for pile 1, and then I ran out of storage on my phone. So I'm just gonna get straight to it. Okay, guys, straight to the messages. Just bear with me while I try to get the angle properly here. And it might slip and slide, and I'm sorry about my messy bookcase. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm trying to do this properly. It's a little bit difficult. Just bear with me, friends. Okay, so sorry for the messy layout here. Oh my gosh. And I can't be bothered to edit it, but let me just put this down here. I've already burned my incense and everything to get started. And I don't think there will be time to do charms today because I did have a really good gaming session, but I think I'll be tired after this. And I think ancestors don't need the charms. They'll just speak through the cards. Okay, so if you chose pile number 1, and it is the big petaled rose petals here, this is the message for you. Pile number 1. Pile number 1, your main theme is 7 of air or swords. So this energy is a lot about secrets or doing something very secretly or hidden away, hidden thoughts or feelings. This is also about nonconformity and independence. So a lot of you guys might be doing your own thing right now that might be it might be related to something that's traditionally not seen as typical in society or your family or how you were raised type thing. You could be attracted to someone who is a nonconformist type of situation. They're something special about them or about yourself that you're doing right now. But you're doing something that not a lot of people know about, or you're masking your true thoughts or feelings, because I feel like there is a mask on this beautiful looking angel here. And then there's a bunch of geese around, so people might also be bugging you about stuff that you're not saying to them. And it's all about peace and harmony here as well, because I see the doves. So you're doing something secretly with regards to your thoughts and emotions, and you don't want to reveal all your cards for some reason. Here is the main theme that your ancestors are noticing here. And the messages for you, so we have like several decks. From the Good Tarot, we have Messenger of Earth, followed by Emperor, the Chariot, and Page of Air. So the message from the ancestors here is that some of you guys might be receiving a message, okay, whether or not that's from the divine or that your ancestors as well, or something in the real world. This is about communication. You could either be starting a communication with regards to doing something in your life that's going to be a steady movement forward. This Messenger of Earth is one of the most slowest moving of all the knights in tarot, and so this is about a really, really slow moving forward, like steps, but it is going to be very grounded and very stable, strong foundation that you are trying to build. And whatever this goal is that you or thought or idea that you're doing secretly or thinking about or having feelings for, and then I just have King of Fire underneath that. So it's going to strike a passion within you. And though you might move very slowly in life or certain things that you want to be sure about something, you are going to take control or power with regards to a decision that you've made up in your mind or your heart. And so we have 4, which is again stability, control, power, and can also be referred to as authority as well with Emperor. And it's asking you to take the reins or control of your life and moving it in the direction that you want in a very steady manner. We have the Chariot, which is like you see the black and the white horse. So this is either a choice of stability that is between 2 things, 2 people, or 2 different lifestyles, and then moving forward from which way to turn. You want to turn left or do you want to turn right, right? Or this can also be as well moving forward with regards to a decision that you make that is going to be something very stable and strong to you. Like the stronger choice is what I'm getting here. And it's telling you that you do have the persistence and the determination to be successful and victorious. We have number 7. And this is some work that you might have to do solo by yourself that you'll be able to do successfully with regards to something in your life. It will not only result in success and victory and triumph once you make that choice, whether to turn left or right in your road to life, but there's like a steady, stable growth. It's very grounded. It's not based on just your thoughts and it's not just wishful thinking. This is actual reality, practical reality, and grounded results you can see in the physical world. And yeah, so you're definitely, the ancestors want you to take control of a situation, or you're going to be learning how to control your thoughts or emotions with regards to something strong and stable coming in your future that will require some decision making and persistence and determination to go through something in your life, or choosing between some options that you have in your life in order to create a strong foundation and stability for yourself. Whether that is relationship or financial, it's really up to you, because there's a lot of major arcana here. And this Page of Air is also talking about communication, starting some communication, or you'll be receiving one as well in the upcoming few months or weeks. And it's telling you to speak your mind is what I'm getting here too, is to start. There's like a divine feather here, so you might be receiving signs as well, like angelic guidance if you believe in that stuff, or some message from the divine or the higher power of the universe about something in your life. And it's like almost like a blessing in a way. It's like your green light is what I'm hearing too, a green light to do something or to communicate an idea or a thought or a feeling or an emotion. And it is all after you make a choice and you have the perseverance to definitely there is a perseverance here once you make up your mind, because this Messenger of Earth is very like the most steady of, and even though they move really slow, it's very sure and steady type of pace. and the foundation very strong. So there is victory and triumph, but like I said, you have to step up to your power here. You have to step up to the power to realize that you are powerful. Look at this lion just owning his like chainmail king armor, and like there's like a really ginormous sword. He's like taking the reins or power in his life with regards to situation. And there will be a communication about it, or you will be doing the communicating, or you might be receiving some as well with regards to whatever decision this is in your life. But you're doing something that you're not letting other people know. Perhaps if this is regarding a relationship or person, or if it's regarding a business or a financial matter at home, you're doing something secretly, either to surprise them or to make sure that what you are getting into is a sure thing, is what I got too. But whatever it is, whatever slow, steady, strong foundation and choice that you want to move forward with, I feel like this is going to be a long-term thing. This is going to really, it's almost like it arouses your heart. And she's holding this heart here with this King of Fire. Is going to rouse up your passions in life and in yourself, as well as what I'm getting to. And so let's see what else possibly your ancestors have to say with regards to pile number 1. Collective message for pile number 1. Not all of these cards are going to resonate with you guys, okay? So pick and choose which messages I'm saying right now is relevant to your situation or your life. But yeah, Messenger of Earth and Page of Air, like, you're definitely moving something slowly with regards to something, whether it's a communication or whatnot. So 1 came flying out. Wow, this is yin energy. So some of you guys, there is both feminine and masculine energy in all of us, but this is definitely a feminine energy. And you might be thinking about a female, or this might be related to you if you are a female. And this is about stepping up into your divine female power, or you're noticing somebody with a very strong feminine power that's very, it's like, you might be amazed about this person, or you might be amazed at yourself if you tap into your like sensitive side of yourself, and like the feminine aspect is really strong here. This is about peace, balance, harmony. Can also be about love or partnerships. Oof. And then this one also wanted to come out. This message may not resonate for everyone, but there is a fortune cookie there that says not for you. Now, I think these are different messages, right? Some people, this might resonate with them, but I've never really had this card. So yeah, you know what? This reminds me of the Chariot. Okay? So whether or not you make a choice about a decision in your life, there is a black and a white horse. They're two opposite decisions. So it's almost like turning like a fork in a road is what I'm getting here. You're either going to go left and you're going to choose this, or you're going to choose right and you're going to choose this choice, which is, not for you. You're going to choose something else. So this is almost like a choice in like 2 life paths almost. Like this is going to change kind of like your life in a way for some of you guys. This could even be like habits that become behaviors, right? Not just a person or like a life situation, like a work or a home situation. It could literally be like a I can't speak. A hobby or a habit as well, or a way of thinking that might change for the long run. And I think like if you chose one of the options, because this is also about pushing through, being determined, taking the reins in your life, but it's also about making choices, and each choices will be different from the other. And one of those choices will be like a sensitive, very romantic, or like very peaceful energy. The yin is a very feminine, so as well the intuition is going to be very strong with this one. This is all about receptivity and just very strong, peaceful vibes. Because number 2 is balance. So it's like a balanced, soft, and very like, when I think of yin energy too, I do think of very nurturing as well. So that's one option. And another option in your life or choice that you make is going to lead to the not for you card. So you can either choose to accept or reject the option that you have before you in your life that's going to need a lot of work, because Messenger of Earth moves very slowly and takes its time to do the work thoroughly about something in your life. But yeah, it's going to require a lot of work if you take another path in your life. And oh my God, I'm trying to see how this is related. Like I said, there's one that is very feminine energy and the other one that's not for you. That could be you guys, if you decide to that whatever this feminine type energy, either an idea or a person that you need nurturing, you can reject that as well, and then it will take you down a very different path. So if you decide to reject peace and balance and love or something in your life, you chose the other route, this is going to reveal something else completely entirely different. Because you can see the chess pieces are opposite colors. If you choose one way, it's going to have different moves from the other side. It's saying nope. So some of you guys as well, and then we have the number 6. 6 is about relationships. Like, reminds me of lovers in tarot. Let me just read the card for this one, because I'm not particularly sure what this not for you is exactly. Perhaps if you make a choice that's the right one for you, right, it's going to be a lot of nurturing. It's going to be a lot of love, either self-love or love given to you by an opportunity or a person, or even like a company as well, like the right kind of very nurturing, loving vibes and peace and balance. But if you make a wrong decision as well, the not for you decision, let's see what happens. It's almost like you have a fork in the road. That's what I'm definitely getting. So a clear knowing that something is being denied you or rejection is God's protection. Okay, sometimes you try hard with regard to doing something and then it just doesn't happen. So that can be very hurtful as well. Sorry guys. This is about accepting that everything is available to you when you want it. There are benevolent forces at work in the spirit realm who desire the best for you, and they have a much clearer idea what your highest good is. And in a way, rejection is also God's protection. So something much better will make you truly happy that it's on its way. And then there's also a relationship message as well, but and there's a prosperity message. So I was just reading up on that. So the not for you card is almost like it's not meant for you at this time, or maybe you're not ready to make a choice with regards to some kind of major life decision or a path in your life. Okay, and so I do sense though that there's going to be some kind of relief, or you will make up your mind or get an idea, and you're going to have your angels and your spirit guides. They're going to come and send you messages in the real world. So do pay attention to that. You might receive it through even a song lyric, or like some random person passing by saying something to someone else that might answer your actual question to some kind of dilemma that you're facing, that needs for you to step up and take control of the situation. And it's okay to move slowly and steadily, but there is a strong foundation possible here. And I say possible because it depends on which road you're taking. That will depend on which road you're taking, and that will affect how you're going to communicate that out loud in the real world, or to yourself or others. So yeah, one path is definitely going to be very easy, harmony and peace, and there could also be love there, either self-love or romantic love, as well with the yin, very strong, intuition as well with the hidden veil. So you could choose this path or this person or the situation in your life that sounds like this, that needs nurturing or that is very nurturing for your soul. Or you could choose the not for you. The not for you, if you decide that no, it's too intimidating for me or I don't deserve it, is just saying to you that, there is victory, triumph, and success, that you should feel okay to deserve the best, whether that's a feminine, like loving energy for yourself, or a bidding feelings to yourself about a person that is embodiment of kind of like goddess female intuition and energy here, with beautiful bounty and like just beautiful inside and out. It's just a very soft, gentle card as well. And then if you choose a different route, the not for you route, you can see that these chess pieces are a lot more stern looking than the yin. So this reminds me a lot of a yin energy. The yang is like a male energy. And there, I see here, there's like a sacred, like, it almost looks like a little gateway. Yeah, some of you guys are either creeping on other people's social media or they are doing that to you, and you realize that some people are just there on your social media for no reason. So just almost like detoxing them from your life and also cutting them from friend list because their content is no longer relevant for you. So the not for you is all about clearing out the clutter so that you can make the right decision for you. That will be a very strong, solid foundation in your life. But yeah, it's all about that power, believing in your inner power and being determined to push through whatever uncertainty you might be feeling or whatever slow growth or movement that is strong and stable will result in. But definitely you're not letting the world know about this, or maybe only your close friends and maybe family, but maybe not even them as well. Just keeping something hidden to yourself, whether or not that's your talents, gifts, your thoughts about something or someone, or your feelings with regards to a person or situation. Sorry guys, I think I'm channeling because I don't know what I'm saying at this point now. But yeah. So let's see what so that was for your wisdom oracle. You can choose. I feel like this is more a choice between different life paths or life choices, or it could be people that is like a stark contrast to each other. This is really rich with color and lightness and like a lot of nurturing feminine beauty ethereal energy, and this one is more like simple, straightforward, to the point, and is like reminds me of like a male energy, which is a much stronger personality as well. So there's different options here that you can choose from, and it's all about balance. It could even be merging your both masculine and feminine aspects together, and yeah, I definitely feel like there's a lot of healing that needs to be involved here before any steps can go forward, and some deep thinking with regards to a choice that needs to be made. Some of you guys already know that maybe the question that you're asking, like the answers are just telling you definitely that they send you signs in the real world. It could also be your angels there or spirit guides sending you signs in the real world through a music lyric or even like a graffiti on the wall. Some kind of small attention detail that you have that's going to bring about stable growth and happiness. And yes, you definitely have to own your power here. You have to own your power and believe in it. Some people say, fake it till you make it, or believe it, you'll achieve it, that type of situation. Let's see what your Moonology cards say, pile number 1 from your ancestors. For the highest good of pile number 1, what message from their ancestors? Not all these messages are going to relate, okay guys? Just some of them. Don't let your past hold you back. So some of you guys are kind of stuck. I feel like I'm getting an energy of some of you guys are stuck in making a decision. You guys are stuck at a crossroads or in forking your path for some reason because you feel that because it didn't work last time for you that this might not work is what I'm getting. Whether that's a home life, an opportunity, your gifts, your talents, or love, it doesn't really matter, but there's something here that you are hesitating about and it's telling you that don't let the past hold you back. The future, the present might be really amazing, and to not let that prevent you from pursuing or to nurture your goals, your dreams, your love, something like that. Any other cards for pile number 1, higher self and spirit, guys? Most likely my ancestors as well, and people's ancestors for their highest good, highest good, highest good. Seeing, looking at the big picture. And like I said, there is going to be victory and triumphs with the Chariot, and you're going to get a message from it, or you're going to communicate this idea to someone, because you say, it's saying here, full moon in Cancer, a personal issue reaches solution. Resolution. Sorry guys, I almost went in like a trance state. Whew. Okay, messages from the ancestors for pile number 1 with regards to the angels and ancestors cards. Okay, so we got some busy ones here. Angels and ancestors, specifically ancestors for pile number 1 for their highest good. So we do have a sage here at the bottom. Be devoted and committed. So this is about, like, that cannot make that up. Being devoted and committed, and it's like talking about the Chariot, which is devoting yourself, stepping up into your power, whatever that is, or to make that choice that you need. And that's funny that that came out, because sage, be devoted and committed, that's like, this is the energy of the Chariot. Very determined, committed to stick things through. And this is like a longer period of time than a short time fix. So other angels and ancestors here, we have summer, bask in joy and light. So this is about a busy bee. So you're keeping yourself busy, or there's something that you're going to be busy with regards to this whole quarantine lockdown thing that is going to bear fruit and is going to be sweet as honey in the summer. Ooh. And then we also have the spirit fox, which is trusting your talents in changing times. So perhaps you're not trusting your talents and your abilities right now with your gifts, and you don't realize how much power that you do hold, or perhaps you feel like your life is out of control here. And it's saying that number 4, stability. The spirit fox says you are much more clever than you know, and you can think up of ideas. Whether or not it takes you more time, I'm thinking it does for major decisions. Instead of jumping all in like some wands or fire energy, you really mull things over in your mind is what I'm getting as well. But yeah, speaking of your mind, you're quite clever as well when you want to be. And the talents are changing in this this economy. So you might be looking at alternative forms of like work as well, or like, I don't know why I got that, but there's some kind of choices that you have to make that will be kind of very different choices in life. But to trust yourself, to trust that you do have talents and that you are gifted, okay, with regards to something in the world. You're born here to do something in this world. And then you have the lady, which is enjoying growth and reaping rewards. And then she's holding an apple, which is like, reminds me of the Garden of Eden, the apple, you know, that Adam and Eve took. If you grew up Catholic, you feel me. This lady is all about kind of planting whatever seeds that you want with regards to this earth energy, planting a seed of thought or a feeling or an emotion with regards to something or someone that's going to lead to a lot of growth in yourself, and it's going to be very rewarding as well, physically, emotionally, and probably spiritually at this point is what I'm getting. And to just enjoy and just enjoy the sun and just have fun as well is the main message here. To not think too much into it at this time, because you are still picking up information too, for some reason, is what I got. Yeah, you're planting the seeds of an idea or some kind of like video. I don't know why I got that too. But yeah, there's something about using your talents that will help you reap rewards and growth, whether it's not that's your self-esteem or with regards to money. Even though there's no pentacles energy here, so that's what I'm getting. Yeah. Well, these shamanic drums put me like in a trance state almost. Sorry, guys. So that was 30 minutes. Holy smokes. I hope these messages made any sense to you guys. But yeah, don't let whatever happened in the past hold you back from enjoying the present moment, or even like fantasizing like the best future for yourself and others. Because it is saying that the personal issue will reach solution, but you just have to put in the work. Okay, put in the work, even though it might be a slow progress, because it's gonna be worth it in the end. Is what I'm hearing. It's gonna be worth it in the end. Just put in the hard work, but finding joy as well in it, and taking breaks if you can, but continue to do so. Moving forward is what I'm getting to. Moving forward. Making a choice between what's not for you and what is for you, maybe, or very two different contrasting choices, perhaps. That's what I got for you, pile 1. I hope that made sense, and I'm gonna move on to pile 2 now. Okay? So that, I didn't know it would take this long. I shouldn't be surprised. I tend to like babble a bit when I'm doing these readings. Thank you. Thank you for the ancestors. My ancestors pile 1 and the ancestors for pile 1 collective messages. We're gonna move on to pile 2 now. Okay, so for pile 2's messages from the ancestors, my ancestors, your ancestors collectively for the highest good of pile number 2. So these are general messages, okay? Take whatever specific message resonates for you. So let's get rid of that, and we're gonna go to pile number 2. If you chose these rosebuds, they kind of look like white chocolate, but they're not. There's little buds of soap. They look like this. It's very hard to see. There we go. If you chose that, these are your cards from your ancestors, and one or more of these messages might resonate. Okay, some of them it might resonate all of it, but not all. Wow, pile number 2, you have a very chatty ancestors here. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll read all of them because I feel like it turned over for a reason. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to go through this fast. I think I spent 30 minutes in pile 1 alone. So you have King of Water. So some of you guys might be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, but this is about having really strong emotions about something. Like you're almost welling up with love or some kind of emotion here, a really strong emotion. Usually it's a very positive emotion, very caring as well, but you still keep an emotional distance in a way, but still very, very like, I feel like this could be the sign that like you used to be very logical and now your heart is like filled with some kind of emotions, and it might be new to you. So you're very good at also being caring and nurturing, but still keeping that emotional distance. There's something about that with regards to something's filling up your heart here, with regards to bringing you joy and love, really. It could just be self-love, but it could also be romantic love or family love. Okay, let's see what that's about. So that's the overall theme for the from the ancestors here. You have 8 of fire. It is reversed, but we'll not read reversals. 8 of fire. Okay. Looks like you're coming back from a journey of some sort. 5 of earth. Okay. Let's just show you the cards, guys. Empress. 2 of water. Okay, this is starting to look like a relationship reading, guys. If you guys chose pile 2. And that's funny because roses usually are resembling romance and love. Ace of water. I'm telling you, this is looking like a relationship reading. 8 of earth. 10 of water. Okay, so the ancestor strongly for whoever chose pile number 2 is telling you that there's going to be either something moving very quickly with regards to your passions that's going to be lit up, literally, like your passions are literally lit up, whether it's a hobby or a person or a situation. I think this is a more positive way. It is negative, so for a few of you this might be like anger and frustration, but usually this is like a fast moving energy, and I attain this to something really positive and like igniting your passions. Maybe if you felt like unmotivated and kind of like no pizzazz for life, now it's gonna suddenly get stirred. Something in your heart will be stirred. You're gonna be brimming with emotion about something. So this is about really fast movement. This can also be about travel, but not always. And you have 5 of earth. So some of you guys might feel like you're running out of resources or money or food, something like that you need for basic necessities. This is also like, you can see that this little beautiful looking nymph or dryad here has like leaves growing from her and then birds resting on her. So she might not feel like she is enough or like she is beautiful because, or handsome, because she got all these moth covered leaves and stuff on her, but you can see that there's a lot of growth here and the birds are coming to nest even on her. I'm hearing like a weird ringing too, so some of you guys definitely feel like an outsider of some sort or not being enough or having enough, and it's saying that something will ignite your passions, and you might be intimidated at first and feel like you're not able to take it on, but it is saying to nurture this beautiful either person or idea that or hobby, something in your life that it's saying to nurture with number 3 is going to spark your creativity and passions. For some of you, it's going to be lust, okay? But it's also going to spark something beyond that. It's going to spark in a level that's going to be very emotionally fulfilling for you and very caring. I do see some of you guys have anxiety because underneath that there's 10 of air. So some of you guys are really anxious about something here that's causing a lot of emotions for you, but you're trying to keep emotionally distant while still caring. But yes, there's an Empress involved, so someone either very beautiful or very nurturing. This could also indicate pregnancy if you're trying to have a child, or you might be very fertile at this time if you're a divine feminine. This is all about abundance and growth as well. So this is maybe perhaps for some of you guys, if this isn't about love, this is about finances. You might feel like you're lacking or enough, but other people might see you as opposite, or that you have the capability to be very abundant, both physically, like in your outward appearance, and also like financially as well if you want to. You just have to nurture some kind of idea here, possibly something that brings you a lot of passion and joy. That's kind of encourage here to get you out of the rut of not having enough for being enough. I do see as well some of you guys want to like some of you guys might be guarded with starting maybe a relationship with someone or pursuing one further or something like this, like ascending your relationship to another level if you're together. But this is about soulmates, guys. 2 of water. Oh my goodness. This is about twin flames or soulmates. This is like divine partnership or union. So there's some kind of beauty and nurturing abundance with regards to partnerships. This could also be very close friendships, or it could be someone in business, but you get along very well with, and it's possibly your soulmate to not. I wouldn't say for everyone, but for some of you guys, it could be a lifelong partner. But some of you guys, there's something in your mind that's very ideal to you right now, whether that's a partner or an opportunity. This is definitely something with regards to relationships or partnerships, whether family, friends, but I'm strongly getting romantic here. And like I said, there's a lot of fish imagery here, so you guys might have a Pisces energy, and there's some pentacles here as well. So you could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have Ace of Water. So there's going to be a new beginning for you guys, and there's going to be blessings associated with it. Now, if you guys are trying to get pregnant, okay, if you're married or with someone, you want to start a family, this could be like a chance that there is a possibility that you'll be fertile, or that the person you're with will be, and that they'll be able to have a child or be able to conceive. Because it looks like the seahorse is holding this pearl, which kind of reminds me of someone pregnant. This could also be holding on to something and starting something really beautiful that is precious to you with this pearl. And it involves some kind of partnership or collaboration. It could even be your best friend or possible soulmate. But like I said, soulmates aren't always for a lifetime. Sometimes it's just to teach you a lesson, and vice versa, and them to teach, and you to teach them one as well. But like I said, yeah, there's something new coming up here, whether it's a renewal or something new altogether. That's up to you guys to decide. This Eight of Earth, as well as alternative forms of abundance, because you do have here the Empress, which is already abundant already, very nurturing and loving and beautiful. And then we have this Eight of Earth. So I feel like this is about, if I can remember the meaning, but for me, this gives me the feeling, Eight of Earth, of working carefully about something, working carefully on your craft or whatever hobby it is that you do on the side. And we do have this little pixie or elf there trying to balance on this violin, or I'm thinking it's a violin. This is also about maybe perhaps well, I just lost my train of thought there. Yeah, working carefully and working very thoroughly with regards to developing something here is what I'm seeing that will bear fruit and a lot of blessings. However, it is saying that it will take a lot of work, whatever the situation is, but it's and then whatever, and this, if it's alternative forms of abundance, or if this is regarding working carefully through some kind of passion project or hobbies, or even if it's just working through work from home, there's going to be a lot of happiness at the end of all this. It looks like you have the wish fulfillment come true. You have the 10 of cups, 10 of water. This is like a very solid family or home life that you have created for yourself. You don't actually have to be family in blood, but like you see them as family. Like for me, I have my Fortnite fam, or they're like in jugs. I don't know why I'm telling you that, but there's so many blessings because water can hold a lot of things. There's a lot of blessings and happiness your way coming, guys. That's going to be almost like a wish coming true kind of fulfillment. And you just have to keep going with this Eight of Earth. Work carefully towards your goals. Work thoroughly with regards to honing your craft or hobbies in the meantime if you're out of work. And to believe that there are new beginnings possible soon here. And a lot of happiness. And I feel like there's a lot of divine union as well with the male and female energies. They definitely swim. They're like almost gravitated toward each other like a magnet. But whatever your idea or situation is in life, okay, there is going to be some kind of fast-moving passion involved here. Sorry guys, I'm like in a trance-like state right now. But this 8 of fire, 8, there's 8 repeated. So there's prosperity possible here. It's almost like a joy and a happiness here, or like a contentment and fulfillment. Literally wishes coming true here, possible blessings that's going to cause a lot of joy. Because I see a lot of lights here, and it's going to maybe move very fast. So yeah, it's just telling you to nurture the idea that you do deserve happiness, and that whatever you're going through might be very guarded right now, but it's like this pain has allowed all this vegetation and beautiful nature to rise out of her. Kind of like going through a very soulful growth situation, or emotional and physical as well for some of you. And that's okay, because it's all part of the plan. Either working with spirit or universe, or with a special someone. This can also be a really, really close friendship, but I'm getting romantic again for that. So let's see what the wisdom of the oracles have to say for the ancestors for pile number 2. Okay, that's too many. I need maybe this one. Any other message for pile number 2 from the ancestors for the highest good? Oh my gosh. This pile has so many messages, guys. I don't know what it is. And then you have chop wood. So this is focusing on the day-to-day stuff, even if it's doing chores, because there's something going on behind the works, and that you guys have to trust. And there's like, just doing mundane stuff is okay, even if you're in a partnership or relationship together. It's okay. Like, you're still on the right path. If possible, cleaning house, literally, for some of you guys. This reminds me of the maypole kind of ribbon. Chop wood is kind of like getting your basics down and covered. Food, shelter, everyday chores, really. That might be boring to some, but it's needed, especially if you're in a long term with someone as well. Those little everyday stuff, they add up to moments, and they count, right? So like, even doing little things and chores around the house might be a focus here, while spirit and the universe put stuff together for you with regards to something in your life that will spark joy and passion. Perhaps pregnancy for some of you, a new relationship for others, but some kind of joyful blessing emotionally as well, as I'm getting here. And then the other messages you got is breathe. So some of you guys might be really stressed out, and it's time for you to take some deep breaths. So breathing in, hold for a few seconds, then slowly let it out. And imagine that your worries and anxieties are falling away with your exhale. I'm also getting no place like home here, but then it's upside down. So some of you guys might have a tumultuous or kind of dark emotions in your household right now, and it's just saying that take some time to breathe out, if that's the case. Some of you guys might literally be pursuing meditation or some kind of peaceful hobby or reading, as well as what I got, but it's going to be very there's a lot of soothing, loving energy here. So some of you guys might feel very lost as well with regards to this quarantine going on, especially if you're extroverted. But 50, this is like, ooh, this is a big number. It's in reverse. No place like home in reverse. Some of you guys are kind of, Some of you guys might literally be moving houses as well, as what I'm getting, and things are not yet finalized. But yes, home is also where your heart is, wherever you go. And it's not a specific designated place or or person or situation, but there are going to be some people that make you feel like home and others that do not. So you're going to learn this discernment after your mind has calmed down, because 9 plus 2 is 11, and that's a master number of inner knowing. And then we have another card here, which is why. A lot of you guys might be asking a lot of why questions with regards to your love and other people's actions. And that just made me laugh. Like, why, Karen? Why? That's what I'm getting. You know, one of those memes. So yes, you're going to be asking questions with regards to something, and you might be you might be accessing the Akashic Records, which is like a soul library of all your past lives and future lives together, and how all kinds of spiritual stuff, witchy stuff. But yes, you're going to be questioning why to someone's motives, or why this government has done this kind of situation. You're going to be kind of researching, I'm getting too, with all these books. Researching online or literally in books with regards to some kind of information that is going to bring you a lot of joy or happiness, whatever that is. It could also be goals or multiple goals. But yes, I do see that you're not going to be doing it alone. Either a person physically or more is going to help you or be around for support, or it's literally going to be flowers from nature or outside the house. I'm sorry guys, sometimes I'm not aware even what I said. Like, I think I'm starting to channel, I think, a little bit. So let's see what the Moonology cards have in store for you guys. No place like home in reverse. That's interesting. For pile number 2, messages from the ancestors for the highest good of pile number 2s. I'm going to shuffle wide for you guys so you guys can kind of see how it goes. Oh, it's telling you guys to surrender to the divine. Some of you guys might not believe in destiny or fate, but it's telling you to trust in the universe and the higher things that be, and if you believe in universe or source or God or goddess, to surrender to the divine. There's almost like a supernatural kind of magical air to this pile. And it's saying nothing will come of a situation, void course moon. And I'm thinking, like, if you feel like there's a lack mentality here, or that you are not deserving, or that you don't have enough, then nothing will come of that situation as well. You have to be open to receive whatever blessings, love, and joy is coming, or you'll be creating in your life. And then I'm also getting, what do you need to release? So most likely this is probably fears, or for some of you guys, an ex. But yeah, this information might be coming very quickly with regards to needing to release pent-up emotions or memories that are painful in your past in order to fully heal. To obtain that beautiful bounty and happiness. There's a lot of happiness and joy here. You need to release some emotional baggage or extra, like, perceptions that are not of the highest good for yourself and others, because that can be very toxic. Releasing kind of like wanting, the serenity prayer comes to mind, where it's like, it goes like, oh, grant me the ability to change the things I can, the patience to accept things that I cannot change, and the courage to know the difference. That made me laugh. It kind of reminds me of this card for some reason. And lastly, angels and ancestors for pile number 2. Ancestors specifically for pile number 2. Not all these messages will resonate, okay, guys? For the highest good of pile number 2. What do the ancestors gonna have to say to them? Pile number 2 for the highest good. Ancestor messages that you need to hear. Ooh, shapeshifter. Some of you guys are multi-talented. It's saying to transform and unveil your gifts. Literally, you could have shapeshifters in the family, but not necessarily. This is usually about there's some kind of hidden talent or gifts that you have that you are not sharing with the world or letting others know about for some reason. Yeah, there's some fear here and so I'm sensing too. But yeah, shapeshifter is kind of like changing with the times, being very adaptable. And then you have winter, taking care of your needs. Some of you guys might be neglecting your own self, like especially nurturing and TLC versions of yourself. And it's saying to kind of take care of that, you know, kind of guard it like a mama wolf or a papa wolf. And then from your angels and ancestors, we have like an angel card here, which is fire fire guardian. And this is so funny. Look, 8 of wands, and then this fire guardian says ignite your passions. And something's gonna ignite your passions, and very suddenly, guys, is what I'm getting here. And that something might be relevant in the winter time. Okay, maybe with regards to happiness and union or divine partnerships, or even just friendships and best friends. Alright, pile number 2. I think I went on long enough and I'm getting really, really like tired. So I'm gonna move on to pile number 3 now and get started, because I think there was some long pauses where I went into a trance again. Sorry guys. So this is now pile number 3. Whoop. Thank you, pile number 2s. So pile number 3 is if you chose these tiny little flower petals, they look like this. They remind me of like mini daisies here. My cat's name is Daisy. These are the messages from your ancestors, and do take what resonates. It doesn't have to be your ancestors. It could be in general, because there's going to be a lot of you guys' ancestors. It could even be my ancestors having a message for you guys. This is just ancestor message. So just pick 1 or 2, whatever message that you hear that resonates specifically to you and your situation, okay guys? And I'm going to shuffle live here. Okay, this one wants to come out. Ancestor message with the highest good of pile number 3. And some cards flip over on its own. And I'll take this. And I think I'm going to do one more. Okay, I'll take all of these. Pile 3, a very chatty pile. And also, you guys you have to believe in synchronicities. There's going to be things that you're going to see this repeated, or almost like signs or omens that are divinely guided. And that is kind of like magical in a way with this unicorn Pegasus creature. So we do have Ace of Fire, Ace of Air. You could also be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but not necessarily. But this is having like a brilliant idea or having a wonderful, beautiful dream in your waking life or even sleeping life. And let's see what these cards have to say here for messages from ancestors. 7 of Fire. What a unicorn energy here. 9 of Fire. Wow, you guys have a lot of fire in your chart maybe, or some of you guys are. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Wow, you got a Strength card. This is a Leo card, number 8. And then you have 2 of Air, okay? And then clarified with 4 of Water. Ace of Fire. Again, a lot of fire here. Oh my gosh. Passions may be running high here. 5 of Air. And the Hangman, which is number 12. Okay. Let's see here. What I'm getting for this pile here is this 7 of Fire is talking about making a stand about something and standing your ground. And then 4 of Water is kind of like about disappointments and letting go. So, Some of you guys are like, there's something that you guys are protective about, okay, and it's affecting your emotions as well, and I'm hearing like security and stability. There's something that you're standing up for that you need to make a stand about, and that you will defend with regards to, it could be your emotions, hidden emotions, or you're defending kind of like memories as well. Like there's something about standing your ground about something, a belief that you have, and this is like a really reserved energy as well. Maybe you're defending someone that is, or an idea that is kind of like frowned upon, or it's good. I also see this like this woman is like juggling almost. Sorry guys, I get into like a trance like state sometimes, and I kind of forget that I'm doing this live. But Seven of Fire is definitely making a stand and standing your ground about something. It could also be like maintaining hope even in like a really dark situation, to keep your chin up kind of thing. And there's a lot of light here with regards to like these fireflies. So it's kind of like seeking the light in the darkest of nights. And some of you guys might also be feeling very like guarded as well with regards to Four of Water. There might be some disappointments as well. There you might be causing some disappointment with regards to the decision that you make, and then that's okay because you can't please everyone. That's what I got here from the ancestors. So yeah, keep your head up and your horse chin up, I guess. It will. Oh, excuse me. So I keep getting hung up on those two cards. Okay, then we have Nine of Fire. Like again, another whole. There might be a lot of burden that you guys are feeling with regards to some kind of situation you find might not have hope, and it's strongly telling you, especially this elf here, that you can find beauty and hope even in hopeless situations. That's when you need to shine faith the most. Again, there's a theme of fireflies here. It's trailing from her star lamp, and look, a bunch of them are surrounding this unicorn. So there's something you need to, something you believe in, or like some kind of thought or emotion or some kind of situation where it's asking you to have faith in even hopeless situations. Like I said again, and to make your stand and not feel bad about, not being, not pleasing others with regards to a decision that you make. It's not, because I feel like your heart might be very guarded about whatever decision or stand you're trying to make. And we have this burden here. You just like a lot on your plate right now. And this Ace of Fire is saying like you can burn that away with this hope of light here. If you just bring me in, then I can help you. And there's a lot that that you might be taking on right now. I don't know why I said she. Passions are definitely maybe running high, especially being in a confined space with someone that you care about. Or it could literally be one of my friends. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I just said. Sorry guys. Whew. So there's some kind of passion or joy here. This can also be like happiness as well, but it's asking you like to have faith and to not forget to have fun. And there's like joy and happiness as well, and passions are going to be reignited when you continue to have that faith and hope that the universe will help you guys through a situation in the darkness here. With I feel like a really dark time or a really sad and disappointing time, to hang on to that hope, like a moth to a flame, kind of like this shining, bright healing star here, will gonna help reignite your motivation, your happiness, your creativity, maybe also your sexual passions. Not all of you. So you do have, I feel like pile number 3 might have some stuff that they're going through right now that might be painful, difficult, that they're facing. It could be emotional wise, and it could be like relationship wise, if not. And it's saying that you do have the strength with this Leo. The gentle acts of kindness is still, and compassion is actually quite, quite noble hearted as well. It's not something like, oh, like being a softie and stuff. Like strength is about, standing in the face of fear, even if you're afraid. And we have the number 8, which is like the infinity symbol too. And it's almost like you have to stand strong your ground and hold on to faith and hope, even in hopeless situations, because you'll be able to release a lot of disappointment. And yes, like I said, you're gonna ignite joy and passion within your life that maybe you felt was missing before. You just need to have the strength to carry on and to hold on with regards to continue to be gentle and compassionate with yourself. And then I do see that you guys sometimes are a little bit conflicted with regards to opinions of what others say and versus what you think as well, to you. And it's just saying, like, be strong, like stand your guard, or stand for your beliefs with regards to something. Okay, don't feel obliged to agree just to agree. And to understand that everybody is going through kind of a tightrope in a way, and their own journeys in life, and we can't always expect everyone to be on the same page. But yeah, there's a strength that you guys will be overcoming with regards to a conflict within yourself or externally. And again, you guys are in a bit of a stalemate with 2 of air. You might feel stuck between a situation with regards to a person or 2 people, or some different like choices. This kind of rings true for like pile number 2, to be honest. But 2 of air is, yes, there's this lack of stability, or making a decision. It's like a hesitancy almost, 2 of air. Or maybe not seeing something too, because she's wearing a mask or a blindfold here with feathers on it. It's like you're not seeing something here. It's saying to be strong. You might not see hope at the end of the tunnel right now, because there's a lot of dark cards up top, and then there's some light cards at the bottom. So this is clarified with regards to a stalemate or not being able to choose. It's clarified by the Hanged Man. You guys are just taking a pause right now, and that's okay. This might even bring about spiritual illumination to some of you guys, and because Hanged Man is 1 plus 2 will equal 3, so 12 might be an interesting number for you guys. Some of you guys might be born on the August or December, 8 and 12. But this is all about also letting life, like surrendering to life as well, and what life has to bring to you with regards to what universe has in store. And some of you guys might have a hard time relaxing, or seeing things from a different perspective is another one here that I'm picking up on. Because he's always upside down. To him, he might always be right side up, but to us, he is upside down. It's all about perspective. That's going to help you, whatever choice or dilemma that you guys are having, or especially mentally, you're like debating about something in your mind. The thoughts will be clear after you give it some time, and you give yourself some gentle compassion, which is still considered a strength. Okay? I know it's difficult, but in all things, for food, for some reason I thought of bread. Yeah, the Hangman is strongly a spiritual kind of sign. There's some kind of illumination and seeing things from a very different perspective than you're used to. That's gonna put a whole spin to any kind of negative things that you've been going through right now. It could also be like a purging of a lot of negative emotions that you had no idea existed. It's probably stemming from way back in your past as well. Sorry guys, like I'm going in the trance again. For pile number 3, the Ancestor's Messages for the highest good of pile number 3. Pick and choose which messages resonate, guys. Wow, pile number 3. I'll reshuffle to make sure. You both got yin energy at the back of your cards for the bottom of the deck. Okay, it's changed. So yeah, some of you guys might be at a stalemate right now, almost like you're waiting or you're watching something with regards to a decision that you're making, or something with regards to what it could be something like what you're watching on Netflix. But this struggle here is meant, or a delay in something is meant to for you to discover yourself, is what I'm getting. Because you do have observer here, so you might like looking out the window. You might pay attention to a lot of details as well. So here we have flexible, so being adaptable to life-changing situation. Oh my goodness, guys, my battery is running out 5%. Oh my goodness, guys. So there's also truth to be told. Like there's an answer that you guys might be avoiding, or that you know the answers to, but you're just not wanting to deal with it right now. But yeah, it's just telling you to remain true to your goals and visions, and to yourself as well, no matter how many accolades are coming your way, to remain humble and to continue to spread your wisdom of truth. Again, to be fair and then truth be told. What's going on here? So to be fair, you do have sorry, I'm zoning out again. Oh my gosh. So yeah, act in a very flexible manner here. We have 9 plus 1. 19 could be, it's a relevant number for you guys, a birth date or something. But 9 plus 9 is 10, and that equals 1 again. So there's like a completion here with regards to staying flexible. Maybe with regards to your plans or choices. And it's just like, as long as you're telling the truth to yourself, and hopefully that will radiate to others, and you remain who you are, and being true, being your true authentic self, being fair in all your dealings with the world if you can, because you understand that justice and karma has a weird way of coming back at times. Okay, and then here we have here and now. So there's also like this little girl with little hearts. So this is literally about attracting either your very ideal romantic partner, or yeah, like don't spend too much time in the past, or kind of concerned with the present, because while that's happening, we kind of forget to notice the small details with, let's say, our pets, like our cracked little Anna here. My left ear is kind of ringing. Yeah, some of you guys are really hung up on either a past ex or a past memories or a situation, or like really looking forward to the future too much and not giving much thought and appreciating the present. And it's okay, just to be honest with yourself is the step. And then you can start to be fair by kind of delegating something in your life here. Like balancing the scales almost. Does this make any sense? I hope one of these messages that I'm spewing out makes some sense to you guys. Okay? Okay, let's pull up Angels and Ancestors for pile number 3. For their highest good. Specifically the Ancestors for the collective pile number 3 that's watching. One of you guys, this might apply, not all. Oh my goodness, worsted cards. I lost the other card. Snake, shedding old skin. So some of you guys are going through a radical soul ascension or some kind of transformation within yourself. It's saying warrior, be fearless and stand strong. It's another ancestral message. Maybe with regards to defending and standing up for what you believe in or decide. And you have Stargazer, set your sights higher. To be afraid to dream big, because the galaxy is massive. There's more beyond this like earthly plane. This can also be about daydreaming as well and setting the bar high for excellence with regards to something in your life. Okay, so yeah, be fearless and stand strong. This reminds me of the 7 of Fire energy, guys. And the 7 of Fire energy is literally like standing your ground. So there's something that you guys need to be fearless with and make a decision or stand strong with regards to your beliefs. Either about a person, place, or situation in your life right now, then you need to stand your ground. As long as you know that you're doing things in the fair and the right manner, to kind of just stand your ground and wait and see the results is what I'm getting. And to set your sights higher if you've been disappointed or you feel, if you feel disappointed in someone or something not turning out, it is saying that there's something better for you out there. Just set your gazes higher. Maybe look at the moon or something like that. Oh my gosh, sorry, that just dropped. So some of you guys might be starseeds, which is like light beings or being, you were once a soul in some other galaxy, some other kind of star system type thing. Some of you guys might be starseeds. I'm getting really sleepy. And let's see what the Moonology for pile number 3 has to say from the Ancestors of the highest good, highest good. Pile number 3's. So there is a fury climax that approaches. So this could literally be passions, either sexual or creative passions or some kind of joy here. That's going to come very, very fast. Or that's going to have an ending as well for some of you guys who are experiencing dark situations. Ancestor message for pile number 3. I forgot to put this here. Wow, you guys got some similar cards from pile number 2. A win-win outcome is forecast. Okay. There's a lot of purple here. Some of you guys might be very intuitive. The end of a tough cycle approaches at the back of deck after shedding some old skin. So there might be some beliefs or views that you might have to shed, or unnecessary kind of prejudices, or something with regards to your thoughts that's no longer needed. There's maybe a need to be flexible and open-minded, and also very fair in your dealings with yourself and others at this time. Because it's saying that there is some kind of divine timing here involved. Be fearless and stay strong still, no matter what, as long as you're not hurting anyone. I feel like if you feel like you've been slacking off recently, that's okay. Continue to set your sights higher so that you can stand fiercely and strongly with regards to your identity and your reason for being. Yeah, there's something like with regards to a stalemate or a choice you have to make, or a conflict that will resolve, and there'll be a win-win situation. Not for all of you. For some of you guys, it might not be a win-win situation. It might end in a fiery climax. I'm getting a lot of passionate with regards to this, but this can also not be in a romantic way. A fiery climax approaches could also be a fight. So make sure that there's truth being told on your side of the story, on both ends, really, and to be flexible to one another's needs if you're in a family or in like a partnership situation. So I'm trying to see what messages are trying to come through, and like sometimes I'm like almost get into a trance and fall asleep. Full moon in Aries, Libra. There's a lot of full moons here, guys. So maybe the coming up when there's a full moon, something might happen here. Surrender to the divine, because miracles can happen. But yeah, you guys feel like have a really stuck energy for some reason. And it's just telling you to keep holding on. And if there's some naysayers out there that don't want you to succeed, it's just telling you to be fearless and stand strong anyway. Alright guys, I think that's it for me now for pile number 3. I hope that was somewhat interesting. Good luck with whatever's going on there. You guys can pull through it. Yeah, and pay attention to your dreams, and also synchronicities in the real world with regards to repeating numbers and stuff like that. Or it could be an inspiration or an idea that's going to take flight, letting your dreams take flight. Alright, pile number 3s. I think that's all I got for you guys. I'm getting like really sleepy, and I've been like, I don't know how many times I've almost fallen asleep or in a trance that it almost felt like sleep. But yeah, it's time for me to go. So thank you guys so much for your patience. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to edit this, because I feel like there's a lot of times that I was really quiet and almost like maybe almost fell asleep as well. So happy belting, my fellow witches, and if you're not, well, thank you so much for checking out my channel. Feel free to like video if you want, and it's just free to subscribe if you want to be notified every time I do release new ones out. And I'm currently still learning about all this, but like I'm developing like my gifts, and also this witchy path that I'm very new at, and I'm kind of broom closeted in a way, especially with my parents. But I think they understand, because I do tarot and divination, and that is already some occult stuff, right? But I do tell them that, because I do not just ancestry works, but like angels as well, right? And I do feel like I'm gonna try to channel, but I'm getting like really groggy. So, and also the thing I'm listening to while I'm doing it kind of puts me in a trance. I'm not aware of half the stuff I actually said. I tried to interpret it, but like I really hope that one of those messages kind of made sense to you guys, and that you can apply to your specific situation or life occurrence or life path or whatever it is that you guys are going through. Alright, blessed be, and have a good night. Bye. or good day, or good morning, wherever you guys are. Good afternoon. Bye. Oh my gosh. I keep doing this. Okay. Oh no.